Hello internet world and welcome to my day. Yes, today is going to be a gadget and tech filled day again. I'm going to share with you some technology that's in the studio very shortly, so please do stay tuned for that. I also wanted to take this opportunity to give you a little bit of an update on what I've been up to. Now, yesterday I took delivery of the Nokia Lumia 735, so I'll be unboxing that and sharing that with you on the channel very soon. And late last night I also watched I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and there was a big argument on that programme, and it was like, wow. It was like between Kendra and Edwina Curry, and Kendra was saying something that meant a lot to her. You know, she was sort of being very profound and just trying to share some of her life, and Edwina popped up from her sleep and said something that didn't gel well with what Kendra was trying to say, and all hell broke loose and there was a big argument. It was very interesting to see. I'm not making light of it. It obviously was a very serious argument, but a great show. We had the live excuse me, my voice is going. We had the live task yesterday, and then we had this bonus task today, and I love seeing them doing the challenges. I really do. Fantastic program. And then I also watched the I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here Now, which I think is equally as good. In fact, I probably enjoy that a little bit more because they take the mickey out of it, and Joe Swash is on there as well, who I'm a great fan of, and it's just a fantastic sort of after show. So if you watch the main show, be sure to watch the after show, which is on ITV2, I think, afterwards. So anyway, I'm going to show you this technology now, and then I've got to do 4 video edits, and also deal with quite a few emails that came in overnight. So this is the technology highlights of the day, for want of a better term. The first one is from Macally. It's their protective snap-on case for the iPhone 6. This is what the actual product packaging looks like. This is a clear one inside here, and it comes in all different colours, and I've got the sort of burnt orange colour on my iPhone 6 at the moment. I think it looks really nice with the gold iPhone. This is one of those really thin cases. Doesn't add on hardly any bulk, but not a lot of protection. That's the only downside of this sort of case. But it looks fantastic on the iPhone. I think it adds a little bit of grip. This is like a soft touch rubber feel to it. And actually, something I noticed about this case, which I didn't plan, but look over here. This is my Canon MG 7550, and the orange is almost identical. Look at that. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. That wasn't planned at all. And even though this is a simple case, I think I'm going to keep it on my iPhone for a couple of extra days. I've only used it for like about 24 hours so far, and I just think it's a nice looking case, apart from that bottom edge and of course the top edge. That's the only thing I don't like about this sort of case, is the fact that it doesn't give it too much protection. But if you're after just adding some colour to your iPhone, then this is well worth checking out. This is the Macally protective snap-on case. Now next up, I'm going to show you this. This is the Scroll X1 high performance mouse. This is from Inateck City, and it's got some nice specifications. 2400 DPI, USB 3 or USB 2, and it's also got a 5-foot cable, USB connection, braided cable, which is really nice, and a very comfortable mouse. It is extremely comfortable indeed. We've got extra buttons here. We've got a scroll wheel, which also acts as a button, as it does on most mice, and it's got some feedback on the scroll wheel as well, a bit of friction control there. We've also got backwards and forwards buttons here. Nice glide feet on the base of the mouse, and I just like the shape of it. I really do. I also like these extra grip areas here, and also on this side here we've got sort of extra grip on those portions there, and it just feels really nice. A nice sized mouse, no frills, but a very good price. So moving on, let's have a look over here. This is the Inateck iPad Air or iPad Air 2 sleeve, and it's made of this sort of woven wool felt type material. Very nicely made. We've got some good detailed stitching here. If I just turn it over, you can see that on the back, very plain design on the back. Really soft. And then this is a magnetic closure with the Inateck logo on, and we can open this up, and I'll do this one-handed, and you can see it accommodates my iPad Air. Now this is my iPad Air 2 actually inside another case, and it still fits inside the Inateck pouch, and I like that a lot because sometimes when you get these pouches you can only fit your device in it if it's naked. And I prefer to keep my device in one of this sort of style cases all the time, so adding extra protection when I take it out with something like this sleeve from Inateck is a really very good thing. Now we've got another case here, and I showed you a RINGKE case yesterday. This is my Galaxy Note 4. Let me just wake it up and we will do the swipe. So this is Galaxy Note 4. Many thanks to Mobile Phones Direct for sending this out to me to review. And the case on the phone today is from RINGKE again. And this is a RINGKE Fusion case. Now, if we look around the back, you can see, oh, I still left the film on here. It's got like a protection film which you can remove. But what you can do is, using the template supplied, you can actually put your own design on this see-through panel. I prefer to just keep it completely clear so I can see the design of the phone through it, but you can add your own design, which is really nice. There's cutouts for the camera, flash, the speaker, the S Pen, covers. This is what the RINGKE cases really do on most of their covers. There's a cover there for the 3.5mm audio jack, cover on the bottom for the micro USB socket, and RINGKE do this with a lot of their cases, and I think it's just a really nice addition to the case because it stops dust going inside. So a very nice case again from RINGKE. And then last but not least, we've got this. Now the display on this light, and it's an LED light, doesn't flicker to the naked eye. This is purely just because of the refresh rate on my camera. This is the Bestek 7 watt long lifespan LED dimmable light, and I think it's really very nice indeed. Let me give you a full frame look at this. That's what it looks like when it's not turned on. Very cool. And what you can do is, this actually is adjustable, so you can push this down so that it completely covers the display. So sort of when it's not in use, or maybe at night time you don't want that clock face showing, you can put it down into this sort of angle so that nothing's showing and you don't get disturbed by the lights from that clock. And then when you want to use it, you just pull this up, and this is where the LED lights are. In fact, if I put it all the way up, you can see where the LED lights are underneath. And then it also adjusts on the base as well, so the base has got some angle adjustment as well, so you can angle it down or up. And then we've got some controls. Now before I show you these controls, I will show you just around the back. There are some additional controls on here. There's a backup battery, and then these controls are for setting the clock and the time and the alarm. It's even got an alarm clock feature. And you can see on the display we've got the date, the time, and we've also got the current temperature. Very cool. So now let's turn this on using these controls, and we shall just turn it on like so, and that is on in its highest brightness, as you can see there. And then I'll use these dimmer controls as I show you the light. So this is at the highest brightness, and we can dim it down, or we can dim it down again. So that's at its lowest brightness, and then we can put it all the way back up again, and just look how that illuminates that RINGKE case. So again, we put the volume down, sorry, not the volume, we put the brightness down, so you can see how it affects things. Look at that. And then you can see the camera trying to adjust. But what you can also do is also got a mode adjust here as well, so we can actually change the color of the light, and we can like have a cold light, a warm light, or a natural light, so we can cycle through these different ones. That's a warm light. That's what we would call a cold light. Oh no, that would be natural light, and then that would be a cold light, and then back round to the warm light. I think it's really very nice. I do like it a lot. I'll show you those modes again, so you can see that it changes the colour mode on the LEDs. Very cool indeed. I really do like that. That is the Bestek LED light. And as I do in all of this type of video, I will leave you links to all of these products in the video description. Now I like all of that tech and gadgetry that I just showed you, but I really do like the design of that Bestek LED light. I think it looks very stylish and very functional as well. So it's now early evening, and I've just completed a drive home from running an errand, and I saw about 3 or 4 decorated Christmas trees. Now, don't get me wrong, I thoroughly enjoy Christmas, I really do, and I love getting into the festive spirit of things and family coming round and spending time with my wife and children and just having a good time, good food, telling stories. And I think the essence of Christmas is spending time with other people, not about what gifts you get or what gifts you give necessarily. And when I was driving home, I was just thinking, it's too early. You know, I saw actual Christmas things going into the shops as early as the first week of November. And my wife was saying in America, where she lived for, what was it, about 8 or 9 years, and in fact I lived for 3 years, it seemed to be sort of the last week of November that everybody started putting their Christmas decorations up. And in America, more so than in the UK, people do tend to decorate their houses more, although you do see it a lot in the UK now as well. And I'm not saying it's wrong, because everyone's entitled to do what they want, but when I see it in November, I just think, oh, you know, I think first week of December's fine to start seeing it, and I thoroughly enjoy seeing it anyway. You know, often during the Christmas period, certainly maybe the sort of second or third week of December onwards, we always drive round to see some of the best decorations we can, and we spend an evening doing it. You know, that's part of the thing that we do, sort of a little family tradition that we've always done. But it's just seeing it so early that I don't like, and I don't like how the companies advertise on television, and it's sort of every single advert is either Christmas food or Christmas toys or Christmas something. I know they have to, I know it's part of marketing, but I just don't think it captures the spirit of Christmas. You know, it would be really nice for some companies to do adverts about just spending time with each other and let the products sell themselves. Let me know what you think anyway in the comment section below. Do you think November's too early to start seeing sort of Christmas things in the shops? You know, come January, we'll see Easter things put in the shops straight away. And then by the time Easter's over, we'll be seeing Halloween stuff in the shops. They always do it so early. So let me know what you think anyway in the comment section below. Before I sign off, I will just say I've had a fantastic day. I hope you've all had a fantastic day as well. Please do hit that like button, please subscribe, and also give me some feedback on me including these technology and gadgets during the daily videos. It's something new I've been trying. It seems to have got a good response from you guys and girls, and I'd just be interested in having some feedback. Always welcome the feedback, so please do leave me some comments in the comment section below. I'll see you all again tomorrow.